Assalamualaikum. Alright, so for this tutorial, I'm going to show you on the next topic under curve and nerves, okay, which is Bezier curve. Alright, so basically we can use curve or line rather than using a cylinder, which is difficult for us to control each part on the cylinder. Okay, so from curve or line we can curve it and give some more depth for 3D curve, and for example we can create 3D cable, cord, or any suitable object. Okay, so basically, okay, we need to remove this one, need to delete, press delete key and delete. To add curve, okay, go to add. So you can see curve here, there are 5 types. Okay, I'm going to focus on the Bezier first. Okay, click on it and you can see the line on your on our file here. Okay, so we need to change to edit mode, and this is the edit mode for our curve, right? So if you can see, they got 2 pink line. Okay, we call it as the handle. Okay, so this one is similar to the pen tool in Adobe Illustrator or Adobe Photoshop. Okay, so to move, okay, if you can see here, we have 2 points. This is the first one and this is the second one. Okay, to move, to select the handle or the anchor point. So this is the anchor point and this is the handler. All right, so if you press G and move your handler, you can see we can change the curve of our line here. All right, and if I right click on the anchor point and press E, so I can extrude to different part, and at the same time I can press G and adjust the curve for my line, for my curve here. Right, okay, so I'm going to change my view to front. Okay, so basically this is very flat, and I'm going to add another I'm going to extrude. Okay, I'm clicking on this part and press G first and press E to extrude. Okay, so change to front view. Okay, then if you want to adjust the curve, so you can simply click and drag and press G. Right click first on the handler, then press G, and you can move to the handler anywhere. Okay, alright, so go to the property panel. Okay, you click on the curve tab here. So this is our line, the curve type, which is Bezier curve. So we are in the 3D mode. Okay, so for the fill of our curve, you can choose either full, back, front, and half. For example, we choose full. Alright, so the resolution, basically if you click and drag, you can see the smoothness of our curve. Okay, the more number, if you increase more value, so you can get a very smooth curve here. Okay, so for example, I'm going to set it to 30. Same goes for the render to 30. Okay, under bevel, this is step which we turn from the line that you see into the 3D. We give depth to our line or our curve. Okay, you can mouse over, left click and drag to the right side. Okay, and left side to reduce the number. So for example, in here I give the depth is something like this. So if I check, the curve is slightly not so curved. Okay, it's look like rectangle here. Okay, to adjust this one, you can give value on the resolution here. Okay, by default it put into 0, so you can increase one, so you can see the changes. So the higher the value, so you can get very smooth curve. And for the extrude, if you want to make your curve wider, okay, so it depends on what kind of object that you want to use, you want to produce or create. So by default for now, I'm going to set as 0. Okay, so other than that, right, other than that, this is for the, okay, so we can go to the object mode. Okay, so basically for the line metabol, we need to convert from this type of type to mesh. Okay, so how to convert? So that once you convert to mesh, you can see all the vertex and also the faces on our mesh. Okay, so to convert, you just click on the object, scroll it up, and you can see convert to, or you can press alternate C, the shortcut key. So since this is, we are currently in the curve mode, so we need to choose the next one, which is mesh from curve. Okay, so once you click here, okay, so no more Bezier function here on the property. So when you click edit mode, okay, so you can see the face, and you can do the selection by pressing vertex on edge, line, or face. Okay, so in here you can adjust the shape of your curve much more easier. Alright, so the step is similar lah. Okay, for example, if you want to extrude, or if you want to for example, I choose these three faces, and then I'm going to grab and put it back above this, so you can see the object. Okay, so again, so it depends what kind of object, 3D object that you want to produce. Okay, so this is the effect for our curve. Okay, so I think that's all for the basic curve. Okay, so for others type of curves, is the concept is similar. Okay, you can use others part like circle, nub curve, nub circle, and also bus. Okay, the concept is similar. Alright, I think that's all for now.